Hey Sagittarius, good morning and welcome to the week ahead. And this is a little bit of everything, so there could be a lot of different things coming in here. And I will try not to confuse you, Sag. I will try not to confuse you. This has been an amazing year, Sagittarius, especially for me. So I want to just put out there how grateful I am to all of y'all, especially the regulars that keep coming back. I feel like we're kind of a little community of like-minded individuals. And I do read all the comments. I want y'all to know that. I don't reply to all of them, but I do read them. So thank you. And thanks also to everyone who's, joined me on my cause. The likes, the comments, the subscribes, the donations, the personal readings, and all of that information, by the way, is in the description box for personal readings and donations. All of my links are in there. Just click the more button. So, Sagittarius, let's get to it. If you're new here, this is a Sagittarius channel. You're always welcome, no matter what sign you are. You may find something from it. This is my only channel. So this is all I do, y'all. I'm devoted. So, and I'm also a Sagittarius. Let me just say I am a Sagittarius, sun and moon. And yeah, I happen to be, because we have been talking about astrology a lot, I happen to be a Sagittarius who has a whole lot of Scorpio in their chart. Thanks, Mom. But anyways, let's get started. And we are coming up on a new moon in Sagittarius, which really is a magical time for us Sagittarians. Now, the shifts may feel overwhelming to you, especially the closer it gets. Like, it's almost like too much Sag, right? Almost, that is what can be overwhelming. But this is very much an important new moon because it's the 12/12 portal. This is a chance to step into your new life, to step into what you're wanting to bring forth. And so it is a great time to be, I will say it every day, to make your action plan for the year ahead. I know for me, I didn't exactly manifest everything, but I manifested quite a bit. And, like I was asking for 20,000 followers by December, and I didn't get 20,000, but there seems to be such a steady growth to this channel. So this is my dream, to just someday, be content famous. Sagittarius. And it's never too late, Sag. I feel like the universe is telling me that. Never too late. So your mood for the week ahead. And yeah, you know what? I get it. That we still are kind of in this mode where we're doing a lot of work. But Sagittarius loves that. We love growth. We love the process. So this is interesting. Your mood is it's light, it doesn't feel heavy here, but you're just kind of waiting for blessings. But you're waiting patiently. I don't feel as if you're stressed out about it. You may be, on the bottom is contemplation, healing, and patience. Like you're just okay with it. The mood is actually pretty light. Maybe you just know that blessings are coming because they always do. We are literally manifesting every day, which is interesting because there are a lot of other heavier energies here. But, Sagittarius, we encounter a lot of people who don't understand us or don't understand our energy, and that's okay. It's really okay. A lot of times too, I feel like we try to make people understand, but I don't feel as if we're in that mood anymore. So I will tell you one thing that I have been working on this year, which, Sagittarians have a lot of trouble accepting help. And I have really been working on receiving. Okay. And so I do also see it here. I was hearing, this is really interesting, is that, we're getting out of this scraps energy. Okay. So FYI, I don't do fluff readings here. So we will get we will get to the stuff. So, in terms of your focus, what is appearing here is the Empress and gratitude. So what's interesting is gratitude is what you don't need to focus on. And I feel like there needs to be more of a focus for you is that you deserve everything. You need to step into Empress energy, and it's really your time to receive. That's what it's telling you. I mean, we should always be grateful, but I feel like you're getting out of scraps energy. No more thinking small, thinking big, and not, the Empress. Oh, the Empress is everything. The Empress is love. The Empress is, building things, healing, creating things. And I feel like, and the Empress doesn't have to do anything. And that's what it's telling you, you don't have to be grateful for every little scrap that comes your way because you deserve the world. And you need to step into the energy of you don't have to earn that. I don't know if you've ever heard the mantra, but I get paid to exist. Because you are that important, Sag. And it's okay for you to want big things and to expect big things and to receive big things. And you don't have to be grateful for every single little thing because you're the Empress. You deserve the world because you create the world, That's the Empress. She literally births everything. And I feel like you're birthing a whole new era for yourself in terms of thinking big. No more breadcrumbs, Sag. No more, I celebrate the small wins. So this was kind of like a surprising energy to me, because I tend to be grateful and overly excited about every little good thing that happens, right? But, that can at times keep you in the thinking small. I think you're coming out of thinking small. Like, that's like saying, someone gives you something and you don't have to be, you can say, no, this is not enough. No, I deserve more. No, I deserve bigger. So I hope I'm getting that point across. And that's really, the universe wants you there, man. Wants you there, wants you to think bigger. Wowza. Because it's like, okay, so what you're manifesting, gestures came out here, which is about help and limitations, obstacles. I feel like someone is helping you here, Sag. They may be helping you to see that you deserve bigger. There may be something coming in that seems good, but it's not enough. And I feel like the universe wants you to realize that there's something bigger. Yeah, that seems... Yeah, I don't know what it is, Sag, but this is definitely something specific because I'm seeing, okay, in terms of what you're not expecting, dust it off, reflecting, and moving on. Like, yeah, there's something coming towards you that isn't enough. As the Empress, you deserve the best. And whatever this is for you, someone may be helping you see that. that you don't have to accept this, that you deserve so much better than this. Wow. Okay, Sag. See, this is why I lay out the cards before I do the reading, is because the cards literally talk to me. So underneath the deck was, oh my gosh, it's like the same thing. This is one situation. So be very mindful of a specific energy that's coming towards you, because like where it's like someone is offering you help or an opportunity, and you're grateful for this, but it's still not enough. And I feel like you might feel like you can't say no to it, but you can, Sag. You can say, this is not enough. I deserve bigger than this. Because what's underneath the deck is the Two of Swords and Justice. This is you making a final decision. It's a hard decision, right? It could be like this help could be, yeah, it might get you over an obstacle, but there's something here about it not being enough, Sag. There's something here that's saying that you shouldn't take this because there's something better. If you just be patient, and that you have literally, because justice is cause and effect. You know, there's something about this that isn't worthy of you. And I do feel like the universe is telling you that there's something more. If you would just be patient, there's something more. And it very much is, combines with the energy of your mood. Because I feel like you're going to say no. And it's so interesting. Because it's you are grateful for it. Right? And you don't want to seem ungrateful, but you know for what you're capable of and what you do and how you show up, it's like this isn't the right thing for you. And you won't be taking it ultimately. Or you're really being led to not take it, Sag. Keep that in mind. Your energy is the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's some, it's almost like you feel like you're not being heard. Like this may cause a conflict, may cause a fight. It could. But I also feel like you are not doing that. Like there's a question of like people thinking you should be grateful for things, but you know, then there's you saying, but you're not listening to me and you're not hearing me. And you know, that is so interesting. Because the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles is here as well. I feel like you will think about this. You know, I do feel like whoever this is, they think that you should take this, and that may be the thing. But with the Queen of Swords is also about freedom, is also about, you know, independence. And I feel like you're making the best decision for yourself. And these other people, whoever they are, Sag, are not going to understand, and you're going to have to just be okay with that. Because with the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, like, this is about your foundation. And so, yeah, I mean, is this going to make you feel, does this mean that you're going to have to spend a little bit longer just holding on? Maybe. Maybe. Is this going to isolate you? Yeah, could be. But there's just a sense of knowing that there's something better, and it's showing up, Sag, all over this reading. It's like I have like 5 different decks here telling me the same thing. And with the Ten of Wands, you know, it is a little overwhelming, or you may feel a little overwhelmed at this time. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon, what you don't see is there's something way better coming. You don't see it, Sag. You don't see it. But, you know, 18, if we drill down the numbers, that's the numbers of manifestation. And, you know, as overwhelmed as you feel right now, as much as you don't want to keep, you know, you don't want things to take longer, I feel like the universe is telling you, hold on, Sag. We have something so much better for you. So much better. You know, because we're seeing the Chariot reversed and the Emperor being here. I feel like someone may be really trying to force the issue. You know, the Emperor is a really strong energy, very aggressive, and I feel like you know what's good for you. And that is what needs to be remembered. The Chariot being reversed kind of, and the Emperor is, you know, you're being stubborn for a reason. You're not moving on this for a reason. You may not even realize what the reason is, except that we are seeing masculine and feminine energy here. So to be honest, you're on the right track. You may not understand why, you know, you may not even know why, but you are balancing out your masculine and feminine energies here. And so, yeah, I feel like you're going to have to be almost like digging your heels in. That energy of being, you know what? No, I'm immovable here, because you are. There is an energy of people really trying to convince you to do whatever this is. And so that may be difficult. You know, because your advice is the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. As your advice, they're saying to you, yes, listen to other people. You know, hear these people out, work with them as much as you can. But at the end of the day, you need to make a good decision for yourself based on what's important to you. You know, don't let this situation throw you off balance, because you know what you're supposed to do, Sag. Oh, wow. Sagittarius. Oh, my goodness. Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. There, with the Death card, there's literally a big change on the way, which is going to set you up for success. Because, wait. Oh, my gosh. The Ace of Wands was stuck behind the Ten of Pentacles. There's something new, Sag. Something new that it almost feels like the universe didn't want you to see it, because they're not ready to give it to you yet. Because there's something that needs to end first. It could be a way of thinking, Sag. You know, and the Knight of Wands is very good with sitting in the moment. The Two of Wands is all about the plan. I can go this way or I can go that way. Because there definitely is this energy of needing to make a decision, because you have 222 here. And 222 is also your guides telling you not to worry. We have something that is so much better coming in, Sag. Something that talks to the fire in you. Something that inspires you. Not something that will just get you over an immediate hump. You know, it's that energy. You know, think of it in terms of, you have this bill and someone gives you a portion of what you owe, right? But you still can't pay the whole bill. It's that kind of energy. And they're really, I feel like the universe is telling you, just hold on, Sag, because we have something here. We have something here for you. You don't have to go that way. Wow. And I do feel like whoever is, giving you this opportunity, I feel like they think they're helping you. But they're helping you from, like, what they think. They're not helping you from who you are. They're not helping you. And that's where, like, the conflict may come in, because you feel like, do you even see me? No. So, wow, Sag. That is interesting, is it not? Okay, let's get you a mindful message. Stand your ground, Sagittarius. And just know, especially with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands being there, Sag, there's something really big that is coming. So what do you got for Sagittarius? Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I am feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. You're also being told that morning rituals are very important. So you might need to work on your daily routine, Sag, and have some fun. Do not think about this. Try to, take a break from thinking about it. Wowza. Sagittarius. Let's see what the new moon wants to tell you. What is your message for Sagittarius? What is your message for Sagittarius? What's your message for Sagittarius? First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation, because there's something here, Sag, about maybe you're not seeing all the details. So you need to actually, look at it like an observer, take a step back, maybe do something else for a while and come back to it. And then you're going to be able to see something differently. Like maybe this isn't the help you think it is. And I feel like the universe is telling you, no, Sag, we have something bigger for you. Something bigger. I love this for you, Sagittarius. Toodles.